brain in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights, hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I stepped on stage, they were like, see the crowd going air, they were like, so I stepped on stage, they were like, see the crowd going air, they were like.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Ready, set. 70,
Here's Walker to start the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. You talk about this Washington defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass. Currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Second down, here's Willis. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Oh, no.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw, here's Willis. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Now a first carry here for Robinson. Powering forward. And he's down inside the 5 at the
Lord, he wanted
he's out of bounds. 31 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in...
Oh, my God. We got a nigga that's on the script today.
Washington touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting in double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
That's me.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Seahawks 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? Oh, and his early struggles continue.
What is this nigga?
And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
That can't be no linebacker. Nigga ain't Holmes. What the fuck is that? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd down. Howell back to pass. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read.
Like I ain't even focused. Like, I look at that hoe.
Settled in the pocket a little bit.
I look at that nigga where he was. I'm like, fuck, I'm
getting to a
still
second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First quarter, this one got me 14. One of them games where niggas throwing the ball on 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, This ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Second down, here's Willis. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over
I'm
to the
tripping.
and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Third down, it's Willis. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 35 before going out. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Willis looking to throw it.
Oh,
And for the third time here,
hit the
this
wrong
half is
button.
intercepted. Picked up by Benjamin St. Juice. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Howell throwing on first down here. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 25 yards that time.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Up the middle they go. Merritt, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 33.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. 2nd down, Willis looks to throw here. And this is incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. You talk about this Washington defense, And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Willis. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis.
Bro.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Watch how nigga just vacuum. Look at
this
nigga glitched into the ball. Alright, so.
And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about
I am, fool.
pressures in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions
Maybe
result.
chill on the comments though, block him on.
On 1st down, Merritt. And some room to maneuver. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Bro, I can't even lose to this fire nigga, bro. All because Malik Willis decided to throw ducks the whole game.
Number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Merritt. And he's brought down. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Washington.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal.